Crimson.
And this is Swan. And we'd love to know what you think of the stories.
Even if it's bad.
So leave us a comment.
Or give us a thumbs up.
Thank you.
It lies in wait amidst your dreams, where nothing is ever how it seems. It is a portal to a terrifying world beyond the doorway to nightmare.
Welcome back. It's
We're
part
back?
2. We're back.
Oh,
Part
why?
2.
Okay.
It's the end of the world.
As we know it,
I feel pretty good.
you feel fine?
I feel fine.
Okay. As long as you say it.
So anyway, for 9 seasons, we have done over 100 productions with 2 spin-off series. Sydney Chase
Yes.
and Haunting, the Fred episodes. Which,
I love the Fred ones.
Yeah.
I love the Fred ones. You guys got to watch the Fred ones.
Yeah.
I call them the Fred ones, but they're called Haunting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's got its own playlist
this,
on the
that,
channel.
and the other, but they're the Fred ones
They're
to
the
me.
Fred ones, yes.
And I flippin' love them.
They
I
are
do.
good.
They're good.
So they're,
Okay.
and they're family friendly. You know.
Yes.
I wrote them specifically so that families could get together and listen to them.
Yeah, the only thing that you might hear bad would be damn in hell.
That's about it.
That's it.
Yeah. And
You
I think
can't say the word.
or the
No, you never
we
say
never-
that.
we never
We
say
never say that.
fine.
We never say the fine word.
Yeah.
No.
But
No, there's no need to.
and I kind of pride myself on that all of our plays do not degenerate into.
No, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
Yeah. I mean,
And
it's
so-
fine. If other writers want to do that, that's fine. I don't care.
Yes.
That's their bag. And we do have a possible project that we were going to do for our Patreons only, though.
Oh, yeah.
From an audio adaptation of a book I did called Evil Within,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is a little on the more adult side, which is
It's-
why it's only going on Patreon.
Oh, Swan, it's very much on the adult side.
But we also still have to edit the scripts and cast it, and that's a kind of
Yeah.
personal project for me.
Yeah, but
That's taking some time.
We are going to attempt it, though.
Yes, we're definitely going to attempt it.
Yes.
If we can get it all cast.
Yes.
And it's a big cast. So, but anyway, this is our end of the world mini marathon 2. Do you feel fine?
I was about to ask you, silly.
Do you feel fine?
I feel fine.
And this very first episode that we're going to
Yeah.
present here,
What is it?
The Bunker. This one got
Oh, my.
more views than I expected when we premiered it.
She's so mean.
Yeah, the character that you're going to hear that she plays
Don't tell them I play
is,
it.
well, they're going to find out.
They don't have to.
One thing I try never to do is put in my own ideologies.
No,
or
no,
I don't want to
No.
bash people over the head with ideas
No,
or
and
anything
this
like
was
that.
like forever ago, so
Yes,
it
and
I don't think it really matters.
I don't think it matters.
I mean,
the
unless
character was sort of a conglomeration of a lot of different.
Yeah, and it
people.
was forever ago.
Yes,
so,
and it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So, but
Anyway.
this is The Bunker,
And we
where we
apologize.
destroy the world again.
We apologize for the meanness
Yes.
that's in it.
You know.
The doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. Our story tonight takes place in, well, let's just call it a country. Not any particular country, but a sovereign nation nevertheless. It is, should I say, ruled by a rather not so pleasant dictator.
How much farther?
We should be arriving in about 10 minutes, Your Excellency.
Oh, you stupid driver! Didn't you see that hole? I should have had you shot! It would be most amusing.
Oh, it's not much further, Your Excellency.
Why must it be so far away from the palace? Couldn't you have built it in the city?
We wanted to maximize your protection, Your Excellency. This location is not only the safest, but the most secure that we could find.
I abhor the country. The people that live here are so inferior. But I suppose they do provide a necessary working class. Pity that I could not outlaw poverty. It would be most amusing.
Yes, Your Excellency.
And you, Faisal, you were a part of that working class, were you not?
My parents lived in the country, and that was where I grew up.
And yet you rose above all of that and became quite an architect. I have high hopes for this place that you have designed.
I'm sure that it will live up to your expectations, Your Excellency.
Driver! Are we almost there?
Oh, it is just up ahead, Your Excellency. Look, right there. You can see the guardhouse just ahead.
Shabby little building, don't you think?
Well, it is only temporary, Your Excellency.
Such a desolate location. No trees, an empty meadow, and only one road?
Well, it was to maximize your...
Yes, I know. Now, where is this place? I see no entrance.
It is just past the guard station, Your Excellency. The entrance is hidden under the sod. Guard, open the entrance.
Impressive, Faisal. I may have underestimated you. Where to?
Oh, just inside. There is an elevator that will go down to the bunker.
Well then, let's get going. How far down are we going?
The equivalent of a 20-story building, a little over 200 feet down, Your Excellency.
And that will be enough protection.
Oh, more than enough, Your Excellency. Here we are.
It seems to be smaller than I imagined.
This will serve as your living quarters as well as a command post. Over here is the radio equipment. Up on the walls are video receivers that will allow you to see what is going on.
And where are the portraits?
The portraits, Your Excellency?
Yes, my portrait. Where are they?
They have not arrived yet, Your Excellency.
I had them commissioned over 6 months ago. Stupid artists. I shall have them shot. It will be most amusing.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Not as large as I was hoping, but I suppose it will have to do. Where are the royal chambers?
There is a bedroom this way. Through that door is the bathroom, Your Excellency.
This is the bathroom?
Something wrong, Your Excellency?
I should say so. The tub is too small. The taps are not made of gold. There is no ornate mirror.
Well, certain concessions had to be made, Your Excellency. We had to account for the others that would be with you.
Others? What others?
Well, your cabinet, for one, your advisors and their families.
Let them get their own bunker. This is the presidential bunker.
I beg your forgiveness, Your Excellency. I only assumed that you would want to be in contact with your advisors in the event of a war.
Isn't that what the radio is for?
1,000 pardons, Your Excellency.
Besides, they should have the foresight to prepare their own places. What with things that are happening right now in the world.
Oh, I understand, Your Excellency.
What was that?
I'm not sure, Your Excellency.
Well, let's go topside and find out. Where is that stupid elevator?
I don't know, Your Excellency.
Well, find out before I have you shot.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Don't tell me that the radio doesn't work. What sort of bunker is this?
Wait, I'll turn on the video screen. Oh, my God.
What is that? Well, tell me, you stupid little man.
It's happened. It's really happened.
What has? What are you going on about?
I regret to inform you, Your Excellency, that the war has started. Nuclear war!
On a memorial wall at Hiroshima, Japan, someone inscribed, "Rest in peace. The mistake will not be repeated." However, the threat of nuclear annihilation has been looming over the human race ever since. I'll return shortly with Act 2. Jimmy Carter once said in a speech, "Since Hiroshima, humanity has by no means been free from armed conflict, yet at least we have avoided a world war. We continue to carry the ever-present danger of a catastrophic nuclear conflict. We must prevent such a war."
How did such a thing happen?
Look at the monitors. Everything is burning.
How? What? Who started it?
Does it matter? It's happening now.
I never gave the order to launch. That authority was mine and mine alone. I shall have whoever did this shot.
And it will be most amusing.
How dare you?
Oh, I dare. Don't you remember? You made our entire defense system automatic. If someone launched a missile at our country, the computer would take over. You took the control away from yourself.
No, this is not happening.
Oh, you poor fool. For all of your posturing and parades and speeches, you were down here, watching your country being wiped off the face of the earth.
Now you listen to me, you pathetic little man. I am the leader. I decide what happens to this country. Get me someone on that infernal radio. I want answers. Now!
I will try. 2X2L calling CQ. 2X2L calling CQ. Is there anyone on the air?
There has to be someone on the air. Get out of the way, fool! Let me have the mic.
If you look at the monitors, you will see...
Hello? Hello! This is your Supreme Commander speaking. Answer me! Do you understand? This is your Supreme Commander.
I tried to tell you...
Where are my generals? Where is my army? Hello? Hello?
It is no use, Your Excellency.
You mean... there really isn't anyone left?
No one alive.
How long has it been? I mean, since we have been down here.
Almost 2 hours?
Don't you mean almost 2 hours, Your Excellency?
Oh, forgive me, Your Most Supreme, Honored Excellency. What exactly are you the Excellency of?
I am the sovereign ruler of...
A wasteland! Look at the monitors! There is nothing left to rule. Oh, you were so terrifying to your own people. You controlled the country. You never governed it.
Keep this talk up and I shall have you...
Shot? Why don't you do it now? I'm sure that it will be most amusing. And then what will you do? Watch as my corpse rots away while you are down here alone?
Stop it, fool! Just shut up!
You could have avoided all of this. You could have sat down and talked to the other leaders. Oh, but no. I was one of the lucky ones, the ones who were able to crawl away from the poverty that you created.
Are you finished, fool?
What are you laughing about?
Yes, and I call you fool again. Why do you think that I am in power?
Because you probably killed your way to the top, to the presidency.
Again, I say fool. I'm in power because the people wanted me there.
Well, that was no election.
No, you still don't understand. The people who have the money, the people that spend millions to put me in control so that they can keep their billions. The industry, the businesses that keep people like you in your own poverty. Look at me, fool!
What do you mean?
I'm no more intelligent than the next person. I have no special skills. I'm no braver than anyone else. No, fool. I was put into power so that the ones with the money can keep their money.
But we tried to change that. We tried.
Not hard enough. Oh, of course I saw the protests, something that we allowed for the world media. Most of those that spoke out against me were executed. You see, it's all a front. I am merely a puppet controlled by the industry.
Please, we need help. Fire out of...
Let
please.
me at that radio.
Then-
Hello? Who is this? Answer me. I am your Supreme Commander.
Bombs continuing to kill everyone. No warning. War, no warning.
What about our own strike? Did we strike back?
Missiles lifted off. Early warning. No good. Can't breathe. Oxygen almost.
Hello? Hello?
I think that he is gone, Your Excellency.
In 1962, Fidel Castro, the leader of Cuba, said during the Cuban Missile Crisis, "I propose the immediate launching of a nuclear strike on the United States." The Cuban people are prepared to sacrifice themselves for the cause of the destruction of imperialism and the victory of world revolution. You prepare for Act 3 shortly. J. William Fulbright once said, "What a curious picture it is to find man, Homo sapiens, of divine origin, we are told, seriously considering going underground to escape the consequences of his own folly."
How long have we been here?
6 hours now.
I'm getting hungry. Bring me some food.
There is no food.
What sort of bunker is this?
An incomplete one.
But how are we supposed to survive?
We don't. I told you that the bunker was completed. I didn't tell you that it was completely ready. I think that we have just enough oxygen to last another hour or so. Nothing was brought here. No food. No filtration system installed. This will become our tomb.
I wonder if we won.
Won? You wonder if we won? Won what? Oh, yes, your most infernal excellency. Congratulations. You have won. They launched their missiles. You launched your missiles. Billions of people dead. Cities laid waste. Oh, but let us all praise His Excellency because he won.
You will not speak to me in such a manner.
What did you win?
What do you mean?
I am asking on behalf of your people. What did you win?
The war, of course.
But what have you gained? Another country? More land? Industry? No. You have gained a nuclear wasteland that will be useless for the next 5,000 years. So I ask again, what did you win?
All right, fool. If you were in my position, what would you have done?
I would have talked. I would have sat down and tried to work out our differences, calmly and with reason. Look at those monitors. The devastation. That is the work of madmen. And for what? So that you can get a mark in the win column? Who cares?
My name will live in history.
You mean infamy? What history? There is no more history. Everyone is dead or dying. Just as we are dying. What are you doing?
Find me something. Anything. I'll slit my throat and bleed out. I won't die trying to get oxygen. Make it quick, fool. Bash me in the head. Anything. Then facing the horrors. The darkness when the air runs out and we gasp for another breath. Just another. The elevator? It's back.
It's time, Faisal.
Thank you. Perfect. We will be up shortly. You can turn off the videos now.
What's going on?
An exercise in futility, Your Excellency. A fantasy created for your benefit.
I don't understand.
You never answered my question.
What question?
If this had been a real war, what would you have won?
A rather stupid question, fool. Yes, it will be most amusing when I have you executed.
In 1973, Air Force Major Harold Herring, while training to be a Minuteman missile crewman, asked what the Air Force did not want to answer. His question? Quote, "How can I know that an order I received to launch the missiles came from a sane president?" End quote. Their answer was that it was strictly need to know. I'll be back with a final word. If you are old enough to remember living through the Cold War, you can probably relate to our tale. If you are younger, perhaps you can learn something from it. One can only hope. One day, we can all survive together. Our cast included Crimson McKenzie, Winslow Swan, and William Stafford. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie, and the entire production was under the direction of Winslow Swan. And now, a preview of our next tale.
What the hell?
No, Miss Smith, please don't move. I don't want to shoot you. That would defeat my purpose.
And just what is your reason for breaking into my home?
Oh, believe me, I didn't want to do this. I tried every legal means I could to acquire this house. Tell me, why is it so important that you remain here?
If you must know, I happen to like it here.
Oh, come now, Miss Smith. That can't be the only reason.
This is your host, Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us through the doorway to nightmare for another adventure into the terrifying world of your imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully. Epilogue. The butler did it.
So what did you think? Leave us a comment. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe.
Oh,
and
yeah.
share it
Press
to all
the
your
button.
friends.
Yes.
Hit the notification bell. It helps us because we're struggling here. Anyway.
We're struggling?
Well.
Are we struggling or struggling?
We're struggling. Stealing from another channel. Anyway.
Oh, Mama, don't say that. You silly Sally.
Anyway, this next episode is actually one of the fun ones that we did that I really enjoyed.
Oh, my, what?
It featured Jonathan Rossignol.
Jonathan
Right.
Rossignol?
Jonathan
Yes,
Rossignol
he's flipping
who
fantastic.
is fantastic. If you have
Oh
not
my
seen
gosh.
his channel, he really supports independent
Everything.
authors,
Yeah.
and he has done a phenomenal job
On our
on
channel.
Our channel. I
Like,
mean, he's great. So
oh my.
go.
Yes.
I think his channel is at Live Free, Live Rich. But if you just look up Jonathan Rossignol,
Rossignol.
his channel will come up.
And in our stories,
Oh,
he has went from A to Z, like in a hurry.
yeah,
Like,
in a
he-
very short length of
He's
time. He's
so fantastic.
he really
He
is.
goes from, yeah, to
to
I say what? Like, I love him. And a lot of others.
But this
by the way.
particular one is
Yes.
called Incident on I-75.
Oh, yeah!
And we sort of destroy the world in a different way.
Oh, in a very different way.
So, please enjoy.
Check him out.
The doorway to nightmare.
Minutes past the hour on your number one radio station morning show. This is Skinny Bobby Wilson, and we have a beautiful day today. Highs in the 70s, low tonight in the 60s, with clear skies for that full moon tonight. If you were not lucky enough to get the tickets to see the moon in the Skyline Bar, I've got you covered. We are giving away 10 pairs this morning, so keep listening.
So unfair the way I feel about you as you're walking out the door. Watch your body as it moves away, and my heart is lying on the floor.
This is Alan Pruitt in the KRB newsroom with a special report. Approximately 5 minutes ago, a tanker truck overturned on I-75, blocking all lanes on the northbound side. Police and fire personnel have been dispatched. Let's go to Captain Mike Embry in the KRB traffic chopper. Mike?
Yeah, this is going to cause absolute havoc with the morning commute. Traffic is already backing up to the interchange. I'm just above the accident scene and... wait a second. I'm looking at the tanker and it appears to say hazardous chemicals. This creates a whole new complication. Police are arriving now and both sides of the highway have been cordoned off. Your best bet is to take the Lawrenceville Highway to the 120 loop. This is going to be a mess. Captain Mike Embry in the KRB traffic chopper.
We have just had a report that the hazmat unit has been dispatched to the scene. Stay tuned to KRB for more updates.
So I'm there.
Skinny Bobby Wilson on the KRB Morning Zoo Review, and wow, what a morning! This has got to be the biggest traffic jam that I've seen, and well, it's been a long time. But hey, if you're the one of those unlucky ones who are stuck in that mess, I've got all the hits stacked up and waiting.
This is Alan Pruitt in the KRB newsroom with more breaking news. We have confirmed that the tanker truck that overturned on I-75 this morning was indeed hauling hazardous waste material. By law, such material is not supposed to be transported through a major city. Let's go back to Captain Mike Embry in the traffic chopper. Mike?
Yeah, Alan, this is going to be a long day for the cleanup crews. I can see people getting out of their cars, and police are trying to make a lane for emergency vehicles. If you are heading into the downtown area, we have been informed by police to stay away from the downtown connector. Captain Mike Embry, the KRB traffic chopper. Back to you, Alan.
Thank you, Mike. According to our sources, the tanker truck was owned by Cross Country Van Lines. Exactly what the chemical was is still unknown. Stay tuned to KRB for more information. Now back to the Morning Zoo Review with Skinny Bobby Wilson.
Po' Boys and their latest hit on the Morning Zoo Review. Skinny Bobby Wilson with you. And really, I mean, why am I not surprised that hazardous materials are being driven right through downtown? Doesn't surprise me in the least bit, but then you know what's going on, because you, my friends, are probably stuck in it. So here is one from Smash Time on KRB Morning Zoo Review.
This is Alan Pruitt in the KRB newsroom with breaking news. Let's go to Captain Embry in the KRB traffic chopper.
Alan, we are directly over the crash site. My pilot, Danny Carter, is doing a great job. I can see hazmat personnel surrounding the trailer. The fire department is getting ready to douse the entire scene with foam in case... Wait a second. I see sparks coming off the truck. Emergency personnel do not seem overly concerned at the moment, but hold on. Danny, get us out of here!
We're not sure what happened to our signal in the KRB traffic copter. We're currently trying to... Okay. I've just been informed that Captain Embry is back.
There was an explosion at the crash site. A huge pillar of black smoke came rushing at us. Dave's having problems controlling the chopper. He's going to try an emergency landing at the hospital. I'll try to give you an update.
Yes, Mike. Get checked out as soon as you can. As for the driver of the truck, apparently he walked away from the accident. His name has not been released, and from what we understand, he has not been found. KRB News will be keeping up with this breaking story all morning long. Now back to the Morning Zoo Review with Skinny Bobby Wilson.
Whilst the others are talking, we're already playing out the hits.
You ready?
Let's go!
I've just been looking out the window, and you can see this huge black cloud rising up and beginning to drift towards the south side of the city. Now, no one has officially said anything, but if it were me, and this is just my opinion, if you are outside, it might be a good idea to get indoors. If you're in your car, make sure you keep your windows closed.
Sorry to break in again, but we have our reporter, Judy Kaufman, live on the scene. Judy, what can you tell us?
Thanks, Alan. We are about 5 blocks away from the scene. Traffic is at a complete standstill. I can see this massive black cloud billowing up into the sky. I was able to talk with one of those firefighters who was close to the explosion. He managed to get far enough away, but he told me that first wave of the cloud hit him full force. He began complaining of itchy skin and a racking cough. He is on his way to the hospital now. The truck is still burning, and there is more and more smoke rising up above the city.
Judy, has there been any more word about the driver of the truck?
Not yet, Alan. Police are checking local emergency rooms and doctors' offices to see if they have had anyone come in with possible injuries. So far, his identity and whereabouts are unknown.
What are the police telling people to do now?
According to eyewitnesses, when the truck exploded, many people left their cars and began running up the highway. Police are asking people to please stay in their vehicles and make sure that the windows are shut.
Any idea what chemical was being transported?
I'm still waiting for word from the transport company. This is Judy Kaufman, KRB News.
Thank you, Judy. We have yet another breaking story just coming into the newsroom. Police are dealing with multiple suspects in the downtown area who are committing murder, seemingly without cause. So far, 20 victims have been identified, but no suspects are in custody. I'm getting word that Captain Embry is now at Mercy Hospital, about a mile from the accident scene. Mike, what's the news?
Well, Alan, Dave and I have both been checked out. We took a huge amount of smoke when the explosion happened. We were directly above the accident scene.
You just take care of yourselves. I understand that Skinny Bobby Wilson has been getting a lot of phone calls about the situation. Bobby, what are you hearing from callers?
Alan, it's very strange. Naturally, most people are calling in to find out where they need to drive to get around this mess. But I've had some rather bizarre calls.
In what way?
I just got off the phone with a woman who said that she saw her husband. Now, that doesn't seem so strange until you take in the fact that her husband died just this morning in Mercy Hospital.
Do you think this just might be a form of hysteria or folie à deux?
No, Alan, I don't think so. I've been getting several other calls about what I can only describe as insane people who are attacking whoever they can get to.
Yes, Bobby, we had a report on that a little while ago. I hate to interrupt, but we are going back to Judy Kaufman, who has more information about the driver of the truck. Judy?
Thank you, Alan. We just found out from city police that the driver of the overturned truck has been found dead about 2 miles away from the accident. George Matthews was an independent contractor who was hauling a hazardous material throughout the downtown area. Cause of death, according to first reports, is suicide. Mr. Matthews was found with a gun in his hand and a fatal bullet wound in his temple. I'll be following this story closely as we get more information. Judy Kaufman, KRB News.
We are going back to Captain Embry at Mercy Hospital. Mike, what can you tell us?
This is one of the weirdest stories that I've ever covered. I've spoken to doctors and nurses here who are telling me that several bodies from the morgue are missing. Also, several personnel from the hospital have been attacked in the hallways. The suspects have been described as, quote, "It appears that they're on some kind of drug," end quote. Wait a minute. Something's going on at the far end of the hallway where I'm at.
Mike, are you in any danger?
No, I don't think so.
What are you seeing?
It appears that there are several patients slowly walking this way. They seem to be almost sleepwalking. A couple of the nurses and interns are going to see if they can be of any help. Holy The nurses and doctors are being attacked by the patients. Oh my God! The patients are biting them, tearing the flesh off, and eating them. People are starting to run away, but these cannibals are chasing them.
Mike, get out of there.
No! Get away from... No! Stop! No.
We seem to have lost contact with Captain Emery at Mercy Hospital. We will try to find out what happened as soon as we can. In the meantime, I've been handed a statement from the Department of Transportation that assures us, and I'm quoting, "No hazardous material was present in samples taken before the explosion. The black cloud should dissipate within a few hours," end quote. We are getting more and more reports of people randomly killing. Just a moment. We are in contact with Judy Kaufman, who is outside the hospital. Judy, what can you tell us?
It is complete chaos here, Alan. A few moments ago, police entered the hospital on reports that patients were attacking. I can see several people running out of the hospital. Oh my God. One man fell and several patients had ripped him apart. They are eating his flesh. I'm getting out of here.
Judy, are you okay?
I'm good. One of those things was coming at me when a police officer shot it directly in the head.
Judy, are you safe now?
Yes, I think so. I was able to talk to one of the officers that made it out of the hospital. He said that the killers are zombies.
Judy, I'm not sure that I heard...
Zombies! The dead coming back to life, feeding on the living.
Judy, are you there?
Alan, I'm down in the lobby where several people have told me they were attacked by these things. Some of them were bitten and are requiring medical attention. Did I hear Judy correctly? Did she really say zombies?
Yes, Bobby, you did. I've been handed a report from the city police department saying that everyone should seek shelter immediately and stay off the streets.
Alan, some of the injured are getting up. They're moving towards me. No! Get away! Ah!
Bobby? Bobby! Can someone please tell me what the hell is going on? Reports are coming in from the other countries where this black cloud has passed. They're reporting that the recently deceased are coming back to life as, well, zombies. They're reporting that if you have a gun to shoot the zombies in the head, it is the only way to stop
Alan?
them.
Alan, can you hear me?
Judy, oh, thank heavens. Yes, we can hear you. Where are you?
I made it up to the 13th Street Bridge where a command center has been set up, as well as an evacuation point. If you are still in the city, the National Guard is on the way and will be escorting survivors out of the city.
Judy, are they saying what could have caused this?
No one is talking right now. I'm heading west. Alan, you should try to get out of the building as soon as you can.
Well, I don't think that it will be possible.
Alan, what's going on?
I'm looking down the street. The building is surrounded by these things. Our sound engineer has blocked the door as best as he could, but...
Alan, get out of there!
I can see through the broadcast booth window several of these things breaking down the door.
Alan, for God's sake, run!
See, they're coming up towards the door.
Alan, are you there?
Our mystery drama, Incident on I-75, was written especially for Doorway to Nightmare by Winslow, Swan, and edited by Crimson McKenzie. Featured in the cast tonight, Mick Davis, Jonathan Rosignol, Dave Arkhipov, and Crimson McKenzie. Music was provided by Kevin MacLeod and Triple X 2000. And now, a preview of our next tale.
I'm sure that you will find everything to your liking, Excellency.
I will be the judge of that. I'm sure that I will find it most amusing.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Why is it so far out in the country? I detest the country.
We had to build it far enough away from the known targets.
And you guarantee its safety?
It will be the only safe place in the country, Your Excellency.
This is your host, Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us through the Doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the terrifying world of your imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully. Epilogue. The butler did it.
I love that one.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Okay.
Okay, so moving right along.
This
This is another one that featured Raven Adams and
Okay.
Dave Arkhipov.
I
Icy Taste of Death. This
Oh, that one's...
I must confess, I enjoyed writing it. Because it kind of wrote itself. You know?
That one is, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
I think...
it's got that, Swanian...
ending...
Twist?
Twist, yeah.
It's got the Swanian twist.
Don't tell them.
No? Okay.
But
it
it's
does.
kind of it's a fun one, and Dave, once again, Dave Arkhipov is in it, Raven Adams is in it, and of course, Crimson is in it.
Who else is in it?
William
there's
Stafford
others.
and myself.
Is that all?
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we don't
I didn't
show them
wanna
until the very end. So.
Leave any man behind,
Yeah.
you know?
No.
Okay. As long
So
as you know for sure.
this was our. It wasn't our first one like this, but I think it stands out in the genre of zombies.
Well, don't say that.
Well, that's
Don't
what
say
it
that.
is. Okay, enjoy.
The Doorway to Nightmare. host, Artemis Black. What fire could ever equal the sunshine of a winter's day? Asked Henry Thoreau. The cold air, turning the cheeks a ruddy red and bringing a tear to the eyes, can only mean that spring is not far behind.
Lieutenant John Adam McCreary, Station 19, located in Antarctica, leaving this tape hidden somewhere in the hopes that it will be found. The whole thing started about a month ago when I landed here to replace the radio operator whose tour of duty was up. I can't remember his name. It doesn't matter. I don't think anything matters anymore. Except maybe blowing this place off the face of the earth. General Anderson, Lieutenant McCreary, reporting for...
Never mind the formalities. We aren't that kind of a base.
Oh, here are my orders, sir.
And drop that sir nonsense. It's either Hank or General, one or the other.
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, General.
The only reason you are here is because my radio operator decided not to re-enlist. Of course, I don't blame him. Stuck out here in the middle of a winter wasteland.
Sir? I mean, General, what exactly am I doing here?
Well, officially, you're to keep in touch with our nearest outpost, relay messages from headquarters. Unofficially, you've been banished here.
I don't understand.
We have all been banished here. For some reason or other, we've been placed here in this dung heap of a supposed weather station.
You have the option to be transferred, don't you?
Transferred? Sure. You can file the paperwork and hope it gets somewhere where it's supposed to go. Good luck with that.
No, you paint a rosy picture, General.
You can take the room at the end of the hall. Just store your gear and meet me in the radio room. Well, this is it. Oh, I brought you some coffee.
Thank you. It's been a while since I've worked with analog equipment.
We were supposed to be fitted with the latest in digital. That was 2 years ago.
Maybe they couldn't find the right address?
You're going to do just fine, son.
How many do we have on base?
12. 13 now that you're here.
Great. Banished and unlucky.
You'll meet everyone at Chow. Like I said, it's an informal group. We don't go by the book, you understand.
Yeah, I'm beginning to see that.
There's a small town about 10 miles due east, if you fancy a meal or a movie.
What exactly are we doing way up here?
Don't you know? We're keeping an eye on the glaciers.
What for, though?
Beats the hell out of me, McCreary. But if you ever find out, please let me know.
You must be the new guy.
Lieutenant McCreary. And you are?
Captain Veronica Dawson. But just call me Ronnie. Everyone else does.
Must be difficult.
What?
I mean, you are the only female on base.
I will have you know I am the top science officer in the entire U.S. Army, Lieutenant, and that my being a woman has nothing to do with...
That isn't what I meant. And if you are such a hotshot scientist, why were you banished?
I wasn't banished. I requested this post.
Okay. Let's just start over. I'm John, but everyone calls me Mac.
Hello, Mac. I'm Ronnie.
Now that we have properly introduced ourselves, what does bring you to the coldest part of the planet?
I was assigned to keep tabs on the glacier. How big, how deep it goes, etc.
I thought that some think tank took care of that.
Normally, it is left up to some private organizations. But something happened about 6 months ago, and the whole thing was dumped on us.
Well, what happened?
As you know, the glaciers have been shrinking due to the climate change. But this one? Well, it seems to have been getting, quite larger.
Could that mean just another change in the weather patterns up here?
No. There's something else happening. I've been taking readings every day, and what I have found is frightening.
It's just a big block of frozen ice, isn't it?
Normally, but the samples that I've been studying, there's something going on that I cannot explain.
Well, since I'm not a scientist, can you break it down to my level?
Well, the molecular structure of ice is pretty consistent. However, there's something changing in our glacier.
At ease. Don't even know why I bother anymore.
What is it, General?
Thought you might want a break. Everyone's headed for the town tonight.
I would, but I have a lot of work to catch up on.
Mac, you interested?
First day here. I'm still trying to figure out this antique that you call a radio.
Well, if you need anything, try not to need anything. I should be back before anyone else. Even generals need a little break.
Have fun.
Don't say that too loud. There are worse places they could banish me.
Hey, want some coffee?
Oh, you read my mind. Thank you.
Anything in here ready to explode?
Only if the water turns into nitro.
I can leave if you're too busy.
Pull up a chair. I could use the company.
Thank you. So, tell me more about this change in the molecular structure.
I'm not sure that I can. There's something that is making the glacier, well, toxic in some way.
As in, poisonous?
No, not enough to kill you, I don't think. But certainly not good for you.
Are you in the habit of drinking glacier water?
Oh, not me personally. But the town does use it as their water supply. Not to mention the tourists that come up here.
What? Was Disney World full up?
I don't know. What the hell is that?
Just a phone call.
Phone call?
I was able to hook up an alarm whenever someone was trying to get us on the radio. I don't want to spend all of my time in the radio room.
Station 19! Come in! Station 19! Mac, where the hell are you?
Station 19, go ahead.
Thank you, Lord. I'm heading in. Get ready to lock the place down.
I don't understand, General. What do you mean, lock down?
Is Ronnie with you?
I'm here, General.
We got a code red on our hands. Get Mac up to speed and lock that place down. Now! I'll be there in about 10 minutes. Out.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, go to the south end and make sure that all the doors and windows are sealed.
Ronnie, what's happening?
I don't know. I've got to break out the weapons. Mac, it's a code red.
I don't even know what that means.
It means that they were attacked in town and could possibly mean... Oh, God. We are at war.
War. An ugly word that brings up images of death and destruction. The possibilities of the beginning of a war are endless. But in the middle of the Antarctic? I'll be back with Act 2. H.G. Wells was quoted as saying, "If we don't end war, war will end us.
Did you get the station secured?
Yes, sir.
The weapons are in the chow hall.
Oh, good. I suggest we get there now. Mac, I need to get a message through.
What happened, sir?
I don't think you're going to believe me.
So, what's going on, General?
Were you able to get a signal?
I set up an automatic message. The alarm will go off if we get someone.
What alarm?
His first act is radio operator. Believe me, you will know when you hear it.
General, what is going on?
We got to the town, but there wasn't anyone there.
What do you mean?
Just that. We looked everywhere. Not one single person could be found, that is, until...
General, what happened?
We were attacked. They literally came out of nowhere. I barely made it out.
And the others?
They were ripped to shreds.
What? Who attacked you?
The people from the town.
But you just said...
I said we couldn't find anybody. But they came running out of everywhere. With any weapon they could find. We didn't have a chance.
What could have made them do that?
Something else that was even more bizarre. They were all naked.
It is 40 below zero out there.
I know that. I'm telling you what I saw with my own eyes. Not one person had any clothing on. What the hell is that?
Max radio. Come on.
Station 19, go ahead.
I want inside.
Identify yourself.
I need to come inside. Open the door.
Give me that mic. Who the hell is this? Identify yourself.
Open the door. It's very cold out here. I need to come in.
Identify. This is Station 19. Identify.
Ronnie, did you recognize the voice?
No. Could it be one of the attackers?
I don't want to find out.
Let's get to the observation room.
How many do you think are out there?
If I had to guess, a couple of hundred.
But they're just standing there. Not moving, not doing anything.
And all of them not wearing any clothes? What does that mean?
I don't know. Have you been able to get anyone on the radio?
No, sir. Not even the closest station. I even tried the Russian outpost.
We have got to get in touch with somebody. Anybody. I have to report this thing.
I can see the eyes rolling now. A bunch of nudists attacking outpost.
It's not funny, Captain.
Look! They're starting to move away.
Maybe it's over?
I don't think so. Look, they're burying themselves in the snow.
What the hell for?
Oh my god. In the distance.
That looks like it is. Corporal Adams.
He looks bad.
Grab the rifles. Shoot anything that moves towards him. We're going to give him every chance we can to get in.
Oh, jeez, it's cold.
Make every shot count.
They're attacking him.
Let him have it.
I swear I hit one in the head. Oh, God. Oh, God. They're ripping him apart.
They aren't going down.
Save the ammo. We may need it for later.
I shot them right in the head. I know I did.
Ronnie, what do you think is going on?
It's been playing around in the back of my mind. It's incredible, but it's the only thing that makes sense.
Mind catching me up to speed?
I told you, I was assigned here to keep an eye on the glacier. What I didn't tell you was that a rather large meteor hit that glacier about 6 months ago.
I'm sorry, Mac. It was a need-to-know order.
And I didn't need to know. That explains the change in the molecular structure.
Not only that, but it may explain all of those things out there.
How so, Ronnie?
The water. Whatever changed on the glacier changed the water as well.
Then why didn't it affect us?
We have our own water supply that's flown in.
And that didn't strike you as odd?
At the time, no, it didn't.
It still doesn't explain the fact that we shot them. Some in the face. And they didn't fall.
Or why they're completely nude.
Never mind that. How do we get out of here?
I've been thinking about that. We could use one of the snowplows.
Yeah, only one problem. The plows are on the other side of the fence.
Right in the middle of that army.
An army that we can't even kill.
It doesn't make any sense. The cold should have stopped them.
Unless...
Unless what? Well, say it, man.
Unless they're already dead.
George Santayana once said that only the dead have seen the end of war. But what if the dead continue to fight? We'll continue shortly with Act 3. Edgar Allan Poe once said that the boundaries between life and death are both shadowy and vague. Who is to say where one ends and the other begins?
Want some coffee?
Sure, thank you.
What are they doing?
Just standing there, watching, waiting.
If I could get my hands on just one of them, I might be able to find out how to destroy them.
Oh, well, if that's all you need, I'll just stroll on out there and invite one of them in.
That's not what I meant. I just keep seeing some of the people that I knew. Like that one, over there on the right. That's Jameson. He runs the movie theater. The woman to his left, that's Anisha. Probably one of the best cooks anywhere.
Do you think it was the meteor that caused all of this?
It wasn't a meteor.
General? What are you talking about?
Another need to know.
Well, then, I think it is time that we need to know.
It wasn't supposed to happen this way.
What wasn't supposed to happen?
It's a biological weapon. It was being tested. Is being tested. It's why I was sent here.
Oh. Why am I not surprised?
And you knew this? What the hell were you thinking?
Yeah, who says the ones in charge actually think?
That's enough.
Wow. So everyone here was expendable?
This is war, Captain.
But we are not at war.
But we could be.
What exactly was this weapon?
From what I was told, it contaminates the water. Those who drink become perfect killing machines.
You mean zombies?
Not in the sense that you mean. They don't eat the living, only kill them.
And the clothes?
See for yourself. Imagine a soldier who can withstand any type of weather or climate. It can take a bullet to the head, not even flinch. A perfect killing machine.
And that is your reason for killing 10 of your own men?
It had to be done. Is it getting hot in here?
Ugh. The hell with you, General. We need to get out of here as fast as possible.
I said that was enough. I'm putting you on report, mister.
Report? Report? To who? To whom? Everyone is dead.
I need to contact headquarters. McCreary, get me HQ now.
Ronnie, what's going on?
I'm not sure. General? Are you okay?
I feel so hot. Feels like I'm burning up.
General, did you drink anything when you went to the town? General, answer me.
So hot.
General, answer me now.
Oh, yes, a double whiskey on the rocks. Is it getting hotter in here?
Oh no.
What's wrong with having whiskey?
The ice. Nothing wrong with the damn whiskey, but the ice. Made from the water.
I wasn't thinking about... Damn it. Why is it so hot in here?
Ronnie, what is going on?
We need to get him someplace and lock him up.
Get on that radio now, mister, or you'll be scrubbing toilets in Guam. So hot.
Quick, get out of here. Lock the door.
I'm burning up. Good Lord, I'm on fire.
Did you see his eyes?
Wow. Yes, I did.
He's dead, isn't he?
I believe so. Oh, crap.
What is it?
I forgot. That room has a door on the other side. We didn't block it.
What does that mean?
He can open one of the outside doors.
Ronnie? Are we safe in here?
The lab is the most secure area on the whole base.
Is there anything in here we could use as a weapon?
No.
Oh. 2 bullets left.
I know.
I don't think
I don't think I can do it either.
Okay. So, what are we going to do?
I don't know. It's just so stupid.
Want a cup of coffee?
Sure. Why not?
I'd offer you a cigarette, but I don't smoke.
Neither do I. Would be a great time to start.
Nah. I hear those things will kill you.
I think bullets are more fatal.
Now, ladies and gentlemen of the Arctic Bottled Water Company, I would like for you to taste the most purest water in the world. Millions of years in the making.
Where did this come from?
Our company just acquired an old weather station in the Antarctic, from the Army of all places. There's a glacier out there, and we are, well, in a sense, mining it for the water.
Fascinating. I understand that there is, or was, a settlement near the glacier.
Oh, yes, I should say. There used to be. When we went in, there wasn't anyone there.
And this is part of the first shipment?
That's right, the very first shipment. Delicious, isn't it?
How soon does it go on the market?
1 million bottles were distributed just last week, and sales have been phenomenal. Well, there is one little hitch.
Now, don't tell me that.
Oh, no, nothing to be concerned about. We just haven't been able to communicate with anyone from the base.
Weather problems? Or just bad equipment?
Well, probably a little bit of both. I'm sure that everything will be will be... Is it getting hot in here?
Blow, blow, thou winter wind. Thou art not so unkind as man's ingratitude. Thy tooth is not so keen, because thou art not seen, although thy breath be rude. A little Shakespeare, as we bring down our curtain and leave the ending, as we often do, up to you. I'll be back shortly. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me, wrote Emily Dickinson. A condition that each of us must face in his or her own way. Our tale tonight suggests another, perhaps much worse, fate. Our cast included Raven Adams, Dave Archipov, Crimson McKenzie, William Stafford, Carter Sheriff, and Winslow Swan. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan. And now, a preview of our next tale.
You played a very good game tonight, Robert. I do believe that it is the best I've ever seen.
Thank you, Miss Collins.
Yes, a very good game.
Miss Collins, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing, Robert?
Please, Miss Collins.
Call me Erica.
Miss Collins, you're my teacher.
What does that have to do with anything? I want you here. And now.
Please, Miss Collins.
I want your body. And your soul.
This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us through the doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the world of your terrifying imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully. Epilogue. The butler did it.
This next one is called...
I'm sorry.
This next one is called Mars Rising, and it's another one that got a lot more views than I expected.
I really enjoyed this one.
This was actually
Yeah.
really... this showed off one of our actors, William Stafford, who has been with us since...
The very beginning.
The very beginning.
Episode 2.
Episode 2, which we remade later.
Okay.
But he also plays Stan in the Haunting series.
Yes.
Or the Fred series.
The Freds. It's called The Haunting, but...
Yeah.
Or Haunting,
Haunting, yeah.
The Fred.
The Fred.
Fred
We
series.
call him the Fred series.
Yes.
But this is him, and as a commander of a space mission.
Mission, yes.
And this is Mars Rising. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
The doorway to Nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. The writer H.G. Wells once said, "Life, forever dying to be born afresh, forever young and eager, will presently stand upon this earth as upon a footstool, and stretch out its realm amidst the stars."
Well, Doctor, welcome to Jump Point 3. Did you have a good flight?
I'll let you know when my stomach catches up.
First time into space?
Ugh. No, I've traveled before. I'm just not that wild about it.
It does take some getting used to. Everyone is in the conference room, but will you please explain to me what is so urgent?
It has to do with our Mars base. You know we began to colonize the Red Planet a year ago. Now, something has happened. Something dreadful.
All right, everyone, let's settle down. This is Dr. Julia Wells from Mission Control.
Thank you, Captain Herbert. As you all know, we have a base on Mars. The first base that's been established last year. Since that time, we've been sending supplies and equipment through Jump Point 3.
Yes, but we were told to stop the other day. What happened?
Oh, this is Lieutenant Reynolds, one of our flight engineers.
Mission Control received a message 3 days ago. It was short and cryptic.
Stay away. Something is happening to all of us. We are all dying.
We don't quite know what they meant. Our first hypothesis is that they have been attacked by...
Little green men? Ah, come on. We've explored practically the entire planet. There isn't anything there.
That's where you are wrong, Lieutenant. Certain minerals and ores have been harvested that are vital. We also know that other countries have been catching up to us.
Do you think that someone has attacked the base?
Until we get there, we cannot be sure of anything. What's our ETA, Captain?
About 6 hours.
Awesome.
Well, the first flight to Mars took almost 2 years. With a new fuel system from Earth, it only takes about 6 months.
Which is why we made the jump points.
Right, Jump Point 3 is the closest.
All the systems are go, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Why didn't we bring anyone else along?
I can answer that. The administration does not want an incident if it turns out to be military. So it's just you, the captain, and me.
And what do we do when we get there? And it does turn out to be an army. Throw stones at them?
Hey, it worked for Daniel.
Ha ha.
We observe and report. That's all.
Yeah, sounds like government work to me.
Just keep your eyes open and the engine running in case we have to make a quick exit.
Such a desolate planet.
Ever been here?
No. I was scheduled to be on the first mission, but I caught the flu and had to be replaced.
Shame. So this is your first time?
Yes, and I must say I'm not looking forward to it.
Why do you say that?
We still don't know a tenth about Mars that we should. And now, something bad has happened and we don't even know what that is.
The astrophysicist Stephen Hawkins thought that the human race could not survive without spreading out into space. The question remains, what will we find there? I'll return shortly with Act 2. Mars, the red planet. It has been a fascination for us for a very long time. At only 40 million miles away, it has been the subject of more fiction than any other planet in our solar system.
There it is, Captain. Alpha 1, dead ahead. I'll begin initial scans.
Let's just circle around first.
That's what I had in mind. Anything on radar?
All quiet, Captain. Nothing to report.
That's strange.
What is?
The base was set up for mining purposes as well as research. There should be transports flying around. Lieutenant, are you positive there is nothing on the radar?
We'll see for yourself. Screen is blank.
Did I hear some rumors that the Chinese were experimenting with some sort of cloaking device?
That was proved to be false.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Still, nothing on the radar?
Not a single blip.
All right. I'm satisfied that no one is lurking about. Reynolds, start your approach.
Keep your suits on. If the oxygen regulator isn't working, we will not be able to stay long.
And what exactly are we looking for?
At this point, I don't know.
After you, Dr. Wells.
Age before beauty, Captain.
According to the instruments, oxygen is at optimum level.
Great. Gives us more time to find out what actually happened.
Let's check the computer logs, see what the last entry is.
How many people were supposed to be here?
75 in total, including engineers and the scientists.
All right, so where is everybody? I mean, shouldn't have someone been manning this station?
The only thing in here is red dust all over the floor.
Look, here's the last entry.
Started a week ago. Symptoms came on quick. 40 dead in the first week. Last transmission.
What the hell happened here?
What the hell was that?
Hey, you okay?
I thought I saw something moving in the next room.
Maybe it's a survivor.
I don't think so.
More red dust. It's everywhere.
Maybe housekeeping quit.
Let's get a sample of it. Perhaps it will tell us something.
Julia, are you okay?
No. I have the feeling that... Well, I don't know. Something is watching us. Or waiting.
Nothing is on the radar.
That doesn't mean anything. I'm just thinking, what if there is life on Mars?
It isn't showing itself.
Maybe it is. Look, just because we can't see something doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. We know atoms exist, but you can't see them with your eyes, now can you?
So you're saying that life here is invisible? Pretty far-fetched.
Is it? 75 people are gone. Where did they go?
Julia Wells looks around at the empty room that had once been a medical unit. She gathers some of the dust for study, and a cold chill runs up her spine. I'll be back shortly with Act 3. The author Isaac Asimov once said, "All of a sudden, space isn't friendly. All of a sudden, it's a place where people can die. Many more people are going to die."
Docking at jump point 3.
You okay, Reynolds?
Yeah, just a tickle in my throat.
I want to get these samples to the lab as soon as possible.
Tickle in your throat too, Doc?
Sort of. I don't seem to be able to smell anything.
It's all this manufactured air that we're breathing.
Let's finish docking and get to the lab.
Sorry. I ran the samples through the computer.
What did you find?
Human DNA. What we thought was just dust was human.
You mean that's what happened to Alpha 1? And everyone just turned to dust?
The evidence says so.
Julia, you don't look so well.
Well, you look like death warmed over.
Doc, help me.
Reynolds?
He's bleeding from the eyes.
Help. Help me.
Reynolds!
Oh boy. Look. He's melting. The skin is melting off of him.
His bones. They're cracking. Turning to
red dust. How many are on jump 3?
including us, 17.
Minus Reynolds.
And 3 others. I found them. Or what's left of them.
We can't let this get back to Earth.
Julia. Your eyes. They're bleeding.
You've got to send Earth a message. Stay away. Stay away.
Julia. Julia! From jump point 3, priority message. Stay away. We are all dying.
In the story written by H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds, the invading Martians are destroyed by a virus. Could the Martians have learned something from us in order to protect their home? I'll be back shortly with a final word. To look to the heavens and see what lies beyond is the dreamer's way. To explore the outer reaches of our galaxy may perhaps be possible one day, but what we discover, who is to say? Our cast included Crimson McKenzie, William Stafford, and Winslow Swan. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie, and the production was under the direction of Winslow Swan. And now, a preview of our next tale.
What does this guy want from us?
You weren't speeding, were you?
Of course not. This makes the second time down this same road that we have been stopped.
Are you sure it's the same cop?
You know that it is.
Well, then let's give him a traffic stop that he will never forget.
This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us to the Doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the terrifying world of your imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully. Epilogue. The butler did it.
Well, we have come to the end, the last episode of this mini marathon. Glad you stuck with us.
Absolutely.
And you've stuck with us for 10 seasons. 10.
10.
10.
High five 10.
10.
10 seasons. Wow.
10.
Well, we're working on season 10 right now.
Yes, we are.
And hopefully within the next few weeks we'll begin putting the shows out there.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of work that goes into these things.
There is so much darn work.
So it does take some time to get each episode done, and we try to get ahead a little bit so that we can consistently put an episode every week.
Yes, we do.
Or at least we're trying to.
We're doing our bestest.
We're doing our bestest. So this was in our 9th season. It is based on an unpublished novel called Ashes to Dust. And I think this had one of the best endings. A lot of them. I know you liked it. I don't want to talk about it.
I did love it, but I don't want to talk anymore about it.
We're not going to say anymore. Just please watch.
Yes.
And thank you for your support. And enjoy.
Loves yous.
The doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Death smiles at us all. All a man can do is smile back." Ah, sweet death, that cloaked figure that befriends all of us. Eventually.
It is so nice to be in the country. Thank you, Joe, for taking me.
You know, I didn't think that you liked to go camping.
Well, you never asked now, did you?
No, I guess I didn't. I wonder what other questions I should be asking.
Now. A girl has to keep some secrets from her husband.
Cindy! You mean you are keeping things from me?
Only how much I truly love you, Joe.
Oh, Cindy, I love you too.
So, where are we heading on this great adventure?
Oh, I thought I would stop by and see Uncle John and Aunt Millie.
Oh, yes, let's do. We haven't seen them since last Thanksgiving. Remember? Your uncle said, "Don't worry about the turkey. I'll get it."
Who would have thought he would have bought a live turkey?
And then couldn't bring himself to kill it. Oh, do you think they still have it?
Knowing my aunt and uncle, I wouldn't be surprised if they had it living in the spare bedroom. Anything on the radio?
It's not picking up anything, just static.
Maybe the antenna's messed up.
I hope that's the only problem. Where are we anyway?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I thought you grew up around here.
I did. I just don't recognize anything.
Have you noticed? No signs? No business or gas stations? Nothing but the woods.
Yeah, there should have been a turnoff up here somewhere, but,
What's going on, Joe?
I'm really not sure. I think the town is up ahead. At least, I hope it is.
Joe? Where is everyone?
I don't know. It's like a ghost town.
Look! Over there in the park. At least someone is around.
Excuse me, sir? Sir, could you possibly tell us... Sir? Hey, are you alright?
Joe, wait. Look at his face. Sir? Is there anything that we can do?
Everyone just disintegrated.
Cindy, what did he say?
I'm not sure. I'm Cindy, and this is my husband, Joe. Is there somewhere we can drive you?
Everyone was having such a wonderful time. Children were in the playground. Families were having picnics. Everyone was happy.
What happened?
Cindy, maybe we should just...
Sir? What happened?
It was the wind.
The wind? What about it? What are you talking about?
There was a wind. So hot, like a blast from a furnace. Everyone began screaming. They were frozen in place. I watched them. Everyone began to disintegrate and turn into dust and screaming the entire time.
The world ends not with a bang, but a whimper, wrote T.S. Eliot. And while nations continue to create more brutal ways to destroy, the earth simply waits. Wait for me here for Act 2 shortly. Joe and Cindy have found someone in the deserted town. They still cannot fathom what he is telling them.
Come on, Cindy, he's out of his mind.
No, Joe. I don't think so.
No, young man, I'm not insane. My name is Henry Hammond, a doctor of psychology and parapsychology. I am as lucid as you are.
Then tell us what really happened. I mean, was it a bomb of some kind?
If it were a bomb, then how was I spared? Look at the buildings. They're cars. Do you see any destruction at all?
Then please, Dr. Hammond, what do you think happened?
What the hell is that?
Look! The buildings! They are crumbling into the ground.
We better get out of here.
Look! The trees! The grass!
That's impossible.
The buildings are getting covered in them. Let's get out of here! Did you see? Even the cars were being covered, disintegrating by the trees and the grass.
We were lucky our car started.
Perhaps luck didn't have anything to do with it.
Doc? What do you mean?
Didn't you feel that wind? A hot wind blowing? Like a breath from hell itself.
Joe, what are we going to do?
Joe, drive faster! The wind!
I've got my foot to the floor now!
Joe! The road behind us! It's being covered by the trees! It's getting closer! Joe!
Hang on!
Where are we going?
West. Everything behind us has been... No! It's just not possible!
Perhaps we should find a place to rest for a bit.
I'm afraid to stop.
Everything looks okay behind us. Just the road. Nothing happening.
Joe, why are we stopping here?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm getting hungry.
But this house? It's in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly. There's only one road. We can see in all directions if...
If what, Joe?
In case someone else happens along.
But I thought we were looking for other people.
Look, Cindy, if what Henry said is true, about the wind killing people, then... well, there may not be anyone else left.
Oh, come on, Joe. Just because it happened in that town doesn't mean it is everywhere.
Look around you. Have we passed any other cars on the road? Have you seen anyone else?
No. But it still doesn't mean that...
Why don't we go inside and see if there's anything we can use?
Anything on the TV, Henry?
Only a test pattern.
What about the radio, Cindy?
Just static. What are we gonna do?
We are going to sit down and have a very nice, pleasant dinner. That's what. I found steaks in the freezer. I got them thawing out now.
I believe that a good meal and some rest is what we all need.
I suppose you're right. How do you like your steak, Henry?
Oh, just run it through a warm kitchen.
I'll take mine medium.
I like mine. Well done.
Joe!
Look, I'm sorry that we came in. You see, we've been traveling for quite a while.
You're trying to get away from the wind.
You know what's going on?
Not directly. I know it's bad, and it's not over.
I'm sorry, is this your house?
It is now. Just like you are mine.
Hey, whoa, I don't think that...
You, old man, tie him up, and I mean good and tight.
Friend, you don't have to.
Hey!
The next one goes into your head. Now tie them up.
What do you want from us?
Does it really matter? The point is, I've got you. I can do anything I want with you.
So help me, if you even think about touching her, I'll...
You won't do anything. Now shut up.
Joe! Look out!
Son, you may want to put the gun down and step away from the window.
Shut up, old man. You actually think I'm scared of a little wind?
You might want to do what the doc says. We don't even know your name.
No point in knowing that anyway. However, it's Charlie. Now then, you said something about steaks. I'm getting a mite peckish.
Joe, look outside.
Yeah, I see it. Doc, while he's out, untie us, but just leave the ropes.
And hurry.
There we are. Look at the wind. It's getting stronger.
Hey, get back over there.
I really don't think you should be standing by that window.
Oh, yeah? And why not?
Well, look around you. Don't you see what's going on outside?
I don't see any... Hey, that's weird.
The grass outside on the lawn, it's already covered up the driveway.
You're crazy. Grass doesn't grow that quick.
Young man, I'm warning you.
You had better just shut up.
Joe!
Hey, what's going on?
Come on, Doc, let's get out of here.
I can't move. I feel I'm on fire. Help me!
Ah! Oh, God! He's turning into a statue.
The vines, the trees, they're covering him. Run!
As the three watch Charlie disintegrate, they run for the car. They see the foliage beginning to cover the entire house. I'll be back with Act 3. It has now been almost a week since our trio began their journey. With each passing hour, they see the landscape changing.
Everywhere, Joe. Everywhere. No matter where we go. No matter what. It's happening. It's affecting everything.
I know. What I don't know is what is happening.
I've been pondering on that very question. Perhaps, and this is only speculation, I may be able to give you an answer.
So you do have an idea?
Possibly an insane idea at best.
At this point, even a crazy idea is better than nothing at all.
Very well. I'll ask you a question. Who owns the land?
It depends on who you ask.
Are you talking about now? Or centuries ago?
You missed my point. Who originally owned this continent that we have called home for so long?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose the Indians were here first.
Wrong. Now, before you start regaling me with history, think about what I'm going to tell you.
Nature.
What? Cindy?
Think about it, Joe. Think about what we have seen. What has happened. We watched as grass grew over a house, leveling it. We've seen the road behind us be swallowed up by the surrounding trees.
Cindy is correct, Joe. Before there were ever any human beings here, there has always been nature.
Okay, so fine. So what does it mean?
I believe that nature is simply taking back its domain.
Wow. The ocean has never looked so beautiful.
Well, the car's gone.
What happened?
The grass covered it up, and then it just disintegrated.
No point in asking what we do now.
So, this is it. But why us? Why were we spared?
Have we been spared? Or have we just been running from the inevitable?
What are you saying? Doc, are you all right?
I'm afraid, my dear, that I am not, as you put it, all right. The wind is like fire on my skin.
Doc, you're...
I'm going to walk down the beach. Please, don't follow me. I don't want my friends to see what happens.
Did you find him?
No. He's gone.
Then that just leaves us.
At least the grass didn't cover the beach.
Which leaves us in the middle.
Oh, it'll be all right.
Oh, Joe!
At least we have each other. One last sunset. That's all I want.
Joe! Look! Over there!
Well, Alfie. Come here, boy. Come here.
Looks like he wants us to follow him.
Come on, let's go. Oh, what is it, boy?
Aw, Joe, it's actually a shear.
How do you know?
Look in that space between the rocks.
Well, how about
look,
that?
Joe.
Good girl.
Look, Joe. The tide is starting to come in.
Quick, grab the pups. We'll head further down the beach. Are the puppies okay?
Resting right now. Oh, dang. Good thing we found this hut.
Yeah, weird. It was like it was waiting for us. Well, there's plenty of food in here, thankfully.
Aw, I wonder what her name is.
Well, she's wearing a collar. Maybe there's a name printed on it. Here, let's have a look.
Is there a name?
Oh, you bet there is. Here, see for yourself.
No way. Hope. Her name is Hope. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Desmond Tutu once said, "Hope is being able to see that there is light despite all of the darkness." I'll have a few final words when I return shortly. It seems to me that today, hope is a dying commodity. However, I remember the words of Emily Dickinson. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tunes without the words, and never stops at all. Our cast included Crimson McKenzie, Mick Davis, William Stafford, and Winslow Swan. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Let me out.
If you are what I think you are, there is no way that I'm going to let you out of that box.
But I need you.
Why do you need me?
Revenge. And a new body.
This is your host, Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us through the doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the world of your terrifying imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully. Epilogue. The butler did it.
Thank you again for watching, sticking with us on this mini marathon. It's the end of the world.
It's the
end of
the world as we know it.
We're doing okay. We're doing okay.
Well, I feel fine.
Yeah, I feel good.
Do you feel okay?
I feel fine. Guys, thanks for joining us. Please make sure you hit the like button.
Yes.
Subscribe, notification, all that mess.
We loves you.
And
we loves
check out
you.
our
Thank
website, doorwaytonightmare.com. We have a store on there if you'd like to buy some t-shirts or whatever. If you want to join our Patreon, we are still working on things for it.
Yeah.
It's slow going.
We're working on it, but I mean...
You know, I'm doing okay. And thanks to all the comments from everybody.
Definitely thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
I heard more from you guys than I heard from anyone, so thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. And
100%.
It's great to be still here.
And I'm going to take care of this big lug until I can't.
Till you can't.
Till
right.
I can't.
So, until season 10. We'll be lurking for you.
Yo. Hey guys, this is Crimson.
And this is Swan. And we'd love to know what you think of the stories.
Even if it's bad.
So leave us a comment.
Or give us a thumbs up.
Thank you.